YouTube, this is your girl Lucky. Welcome to the Butch Femme Discussion channel. We are just touching back with you about a little bit about ourselves. You know, we did an intro when we first started the channel, but you know, we've been going on for a couple months now. We have some new panelists, and you know, things change, believe it or not. I think as a whole, we don't change ourselves as much, but things that are going on around us, and it's good to, you know, touch base and see how everybody's doing. So I'm doing okay. Got a little bit of the winter blues. It's very cold outside where I live in Minneapolis. I was born next door in Wisconsin, and I moved here from New York actually 10 years ago this month. And I can't believe it because I remember doing that damn census shit. And they're talking about on the news doing it again. So I just can't believe 10 years went by. I was bisexual as a teenager up until this last year. I was dating somebody who helped me realize that I was a lesbian, and I'm happy with that. I'm proud of that. I preferred to be with women anyways. I just got kind of stuck in some personal issues and cycles, and you know, just deal with things with men and stuff. And I guess just having 2 children with men, obviously, that you know, was stuck for a while, and trying to deal with those situations. It didn't mean that I was priding or proud of who I am as a person or in the LGBT community. So with that said, you know, I've been coming out more as far as like with my family and stuff. And as some of you know, recently I had an issue with one of my family members at Thanksgiving. So I'm still trying to figure out if it was more of the girl that I'm with, me and her kissing on my phone, or because there was a picture on there, or if it was, you know, just in general, me being a lesbian. So that really hurt my feelings. I'm still kind of struggling with that because we saw each other at Christmas and it went okay, but it still felt uncomfortable, and it's just a big mess to me. But I have so much other shit going on sometimes that I don't want to deal with it, and then there's other times where I have to deal with it, obviously. But other than that, I kind of feel like I don't need to make a big production out of who I am. I am who I am, and that's how it is. You know, I want people to accept me for that and not judge me, and hopefully, you know, everybody's a better person when they're honest, you know, and I like to be honest, and I try not to judge other people. I have been hurt a lot, so, you know, I get a little salty nuts with some shit that goes on around me. I'm, you know, a very curious person otherwise, though, so I want to get to know people in the best way and the right way possible. With that said, I'm in a relationship with a non-relationship person slash non-girlfriend, and it's not really working out, only because we see differently sometimes. But I love her and I care for her and I want to be with her, but I don't want to make somebody want to be with me and stuff. So I guess everybody needs their space. I just wish I would have known about that sooner, and just hopefully things can work out for the better. But you know, I don't like to be sad and hurt. I'm not saying that that's our goal, but I also think that you do know what you want, and you do know who you like, and if other people hurt you, that's not my fault or my problem. I've been very hurt in the past, and I'm not taking that out on her or other people that I've been around. And it's just kind of nice to know when you have a family what's going on. Other than that, guess I'm not in a position to be with anybody else. It's hard to get to know people, and it's hard to date, and you know, you have to take time for yourself and have strength in yourself and trust in what you like and want. And I'm, you know, busy taking care of my kids and just trying to survive every day. It's a struggle sometimes, you know. I am not reading any books right now. I like listening to the Happy song or and CD, Echo by Leona Lewis, and of course Alicia Keys. I love her new CD. And trying to do some artwork. I like to write. I've been doing some research on the computer. There's a contest coming up that I'm trying to get involved with, and I don't know if I'm going to make it by the deadline, which is next week, so that kind of sucks. But I got the information late, so oh well. I've done it before. I was happy about it, and if I only do it once, then oh, you know, that's good. And my son started a new program today. Some of you know he has special needs, so I'm proud of him. It was extremely early that I got up, but other than that, I was supposed to go, I went to a meeting, and then I was supposed to go to another meeting, and it got canceled, and things just been messed up with transportation and crap, so that gets on my nerves, but what can you do about it? Other than that, some things about me, simple. My lucky number is 21. I was born in September. I'm a Virgo. My birthstone is sapphire. My eyes are green. I love espresso. I love to go to the Lynx games in the summer and do fun things with my kids and family. I have this really cool little restaurant that I found a few years ago here. It's like a hole in the wall type place, but it's awesome. It's called Little Tijuana's, and I like taking people there and just eating chips and cheese and being silly and stuff. I have a best friend named Chad. He lives in Iowa. I miss him. I like roses and flowers. I like things that smell good and nice and feel happy. You know, it makes you feel happy. You know what I'm saying? Farmers markets are cool in the summer. I love snowflakes and snowfalls, but I kind of hate the winter otherwise. I know that's kind of crazy, but fall is my favorite season. So, let's see what else. I'm 36 years old, and I have 2 kids. I don't want any more kids. I know there was a time where I thought I wanted to maybe do foster care or adoption, but being a single mom is really hard, and it's just me being honest about the reality of taking care of people and trying to make sure everybody is okay. And I'm honest with it. I love my kids, but I'm really honest with the fact that I don't want to be alone doing it anymore. I'm not saying like I'm trying to find someone to take care of my kids. My daughter has a dad, and my son stays with me, but other than that, it's a lot of hard work, and it takes commitment and power and support and love and care. So I would never make anybody do that. However, if I'm going to be with somebody, I eventually expect them to really be involved with my family. I don't need a babysitter. I don't want that kind of shit. I've never been that type of person. I've done a lot of shit on my own. I've been on my own for an extremely long time. I like having my own place. But there is part of me that wants the fairy tale and wants, you know, things to work out with somebody, especially a woman, and be in love and have a family, because we're fighting for our rights already in a community that's, you know, prejudiced and discreet or private or, you know, discriminatory or whatever. Why not just, if we're trying to be out with ourselves, be out about what you believe in, and if that's not what you want for yourself, then you have to at least want and support it for other people. You know, there's some great relationships in the LGBTQ community, and they've been with each other for a long time, and they don't have the same rights as other people, and it's sad, and it's kind of disgusting to me. So, but other than that, with, you know, with some of those things I just mentioned, I'm a community activist. I do a lot of volunteer work. I am not required to do it. I want to do it, and I like it. During session when Capitol's open, which usually is about February, I start to kind of go to some rallies and do some you know, things with that. And I don't know how much I'll get in it this year. I really want to do it, but because of my son's schedule changing, I'm not sure. But there's a few different things that I kind of try to fight on every year and at least say my piece. And if I can, I'm try to stay in touch with my, you know, Congress people or whatever. And it's not all about me, but it's about other people and making sure you're safe and happy in your community. So, anybody can do that, you know. Maybe someday I can get paid for it. I don't know if that's what I want right now. I'm still trying to figure those things out. There's part of me who wants to go back to school. I definitely want to go back to work. I hate being bored. I hate being without certain money and even benefits. You know, I'm disabled and I'm on the system and it sucks, but it's what I kind of have to do for right now, especially taking care of my son because he has therapy and stuff, and I'm basically his caregiver, you know, as PCA. So, yeah, I'm so blabbing, but I was trying not to say as much, and I'm waiting for him to come home right now. So, I think that's about it for now. I said a lot in one of my last videos as far as a lot of personal stuff, so I just encourage you to check them out. If you want, just ask me some questions. I'll email you back, whether it's on BFD or you can come on my personal channel, which is Mosaic Graffiti. So it was nice talking to you guys. Look forward to seeing you more. We have some exciting things to talk about in January. Makes me want to go to the sex store right now. Wink, wink, haha. So take care, everybody. Besitos.